I would like to share with you a few things that we have set out to do. It is an initiative the government of Uganda started in 2019. And through this initiative, the government has been able to put up infrastructure and to set up a supportive system, a support system for you, the innovators. The Engineering and Development Center has focused in ensuring that you, the innovators, you, the engineers of today and tomorrow, are able to make a contribution to the growth of our GDP by 2040 to 500 US billion dollars. And I want to assure you this is possible, and us working together, we can achieve it even before 2040. Now, as the Engineering Development and Innovation Center, we are operating under two centers. Our first center is located in the western part of Uganda, and that is Rebitete, that is in Kiruhura district. We also have, and that we have termed the Smart Manufacturing Hub, or the Smart Manufacturing Center, the first of its kind in this nation. And I would like to request you, when you have time, when you get time after this National Science Week, endeavor to visit and see the magic, the transformation that is happening in this country. The second, we have the first of its kind, the Deep Tech Center of Excellency in Uganda, where the magic on Industry 4.0 plus technologies are taking place. And this is why we are here this afternoon to award those who have participated in the various challenges that Luera has undertaken. Now, as the Engineering Development and Innovation Center, our focus is on about 6 things. The first is we are undertaking product development and innovation. And here, we are providing support to ensure that that idea that you have can be translated into a tangible product. And we support you from ideation all the way to testing that idea in form of a prototype and to validate that idea. That is one thing that we do. The second thing that we do as part of our programs, we undertake engineering and manufacturing operations. Having validated that idea, we want to translate that idea into a product that we can get to the market. And here, I can assure you, the first of its kind in this nation, we are able to do high precision manufacturing, high precision machining to translate, to get into mass production or pilot production. The third thing that we do is commercialization of these innovations. It is translating your innovations into economic value to the nation and to you as an innovator. It is time we create an opportunity, or We provide you with a platform by nurturing, by linking you up. We have done the validation, we have done the testing that we can get a product to the market. The other thing that we do, which is the fourth, we do industrial or applied R&D. And here we range from reverse engineering. If you visit our space at the exhibition, you'll be able to see some machines. And these are machines that we have been able to reverse engineer. We are able to look at your challenges, and we are able to make them either efficient or make improvements on the production systems. And we have been able to demonstrate some of the technologies that we have been able to reverse engineer for purposes of, as part of the R&D programs that we undertake. The other thing that we do as the Engineering Development and Innovation Center is engineering capacity development, because it is the anchor for all the activities that we do. And finally, we ensure that whatever we produce or whatever we do is to standard. So we undertake a lot of quality assurance to ensure that whatever comes out of the center is ready for the market, and not only our local market, but for the international market. So colleagues, as I said, and friends and the young people here, there has been no better time to be a Ugandan than today, because the platform has been set. It is now you who should be thinking what solution, what problem are we solving for the nation. But everything is in place. And as I said, we can make anything today in this country. Thank you very much. And I want to hand over back to Elijah to guide on the next session. Thank you very much for listening to me. And I want to invite you, get an opportunity, come and visit us, visit our exhibition space. We are undertaking Industry 4.4 technologies. We are incubating Luera. We are incubating INNOVATE. We are already manufacturing a number of components, but also electronics components, but also we are mentoring a number of Ugandans, as Luera will be announcing some of their awardees this afternoon. Thank you so much for listening to me, and may God bless you.
Another round of applause for Mr. Anthony Okemat Opolot.
Yes, I think Mr. Anthony Okemat has been very, very precise and concise, straight to the point. And IDIC is behind. You can, they're showcasing some of their innovations right behind here. And they've been trying to do a lot of import substitution machinery. If you move and go to where they're exhibiting from, you'll be able to see some of the molds that are intended to replace the imported bottles. Because I'm very sure everyone has a bottle of water, either next to their chairs, or they've been drinking water throughout the entire day, as we're experiencing the National Science Week 2026. Now, those bottles that you're holding could have been imported, either from China, or even our neighbors, Nairobi. But now we have molds that are being made here, and these molds will assist us to be making bottles like the water bottles that you're using to take water, so that our industries, the bottling industries, are able to keep the money in the economy instead of purchasing outside, but also create jobs for young people who are graduating year in, year out. We're very cognizant that more than 600,000 graduates are churned into the economy, and these are struggling to find jobs. And part of our structuring in the mandate of the Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat under the Office of the President is tailored around import substitution, export promotions, and productivity acceleration. And I implore you to read more about that as the young minds of this nation, but also interest yourself in the study of stabilizing and maintaining the growth of our economy as we power Uganda to a $500 billion economy in GDP. At this very juncture, you join me as we welcome the team lead, Luera Electronics. Mr. Ivan, you're welcome. A round of applause. Mr. Ivan will take us through the awards this afternoon, but also kickstart the conversation on what Luera does, what are the different categories of the winners this afternoon, and what is the benefit in terms of supporting their different creations and innovation. You're very welcome.
Thank you very much, Elijah. Good afternoon to all of you. Good afternoon to all of you. All guests present, our dear students, our leaders at STI, together with other dignitaries, I humbly welcome you to this award ceremony. And before we dive in, I would like to, in 1 or 2 minutes, talk about Luera Electronics and Semiconductors. Luera Electronics and Semiconductors is a Ugandan company, and we are located in Namave Industrial Park at the Deep Tech Center of Excellence, or IDIC. And we were tasked by our Honorable Minister to build out an ecosystem which was nascent, that is electronics and semiconductors. I believe many of you have projects, especially the young people, that have some sort of circuit board or electronics board in that project, or something smart or a sensor in that project. So Luera is a company that helps you design this to an industrial grade, have it manufactured, and do rapid prototyping before you go into mass production. As part of our support, we run a program called the Innovation Catalyst Fund. And I think many of you know what to catalyze is. I don't know, students, do you know catalyzing? Who knows catalyzing? Elijah, you can help me. You can tell us your name and you tell us what you think. What is to catalyze?
I saw your hand, catalyze. He has forgotten the answer.
He forgot.
Another one? There's one here.
My name is Lincoln. Something that speeds up the reaction.
Exactly. I thought one of these young people knew what a catalyst is. But to speed up, so this industry is really young, and world over, everyone is talking semiconductors and electronics and AI and deep tech. But Uganda has formerly just been a consumer of this. I can tell you today that if you visit us in Namamve at the Deep Tech, we are doing amazing things. We have a stall there whereby you can see what has been happening. We do design of all sorts of devices, be it automotive, medical, smart tech, etc. So the Innovation Catalyst Fund is open for everyone. I think the previous session, someone asked a question. How do you, if you're an innovator, whether young or old, it doesn't matter what level you are at, how do you access STI? So one of the ways the Industry 4.0 Bureau has tackled that is through this Catalyst Fund, which is hosted at Luera. So if you have an innovation, I know the next session is some sort of hackathon or award program. Even the people who have been awarded, you can come to Luera and further make that product so that you take it to the market. So whether you're a student, an innovator, or academia, or researcher, this fund caters for you. And we do give out both cash and non-cash benefits because we realized some innovators just need maybe components or technical expertise, sitting down with the engineers. Students, this is for you. I think about 15 years ago, I was a student, but in high school. But I got a chance, of course, through such hackathons and events, and we innovated. But the result of that was, of course, I got to work with people I admire to be. That is, I got to work with Kira Motors. And at Kira Motors, we actually realized our small prototype and had it built out. So you are all welcome to apply. It's a quite large fund. Last year we had about 700 million shillings to be given out to innovators. And that also was to increase the infrastructure we have to help these innovators. So today, the main event is to award 4 major categories. We had people who had applied for the National Research and Innovation Fund, NRIP. That is one category. Then we have a team from UICT who have projects. We have a team from SETA University who are going to be officially awarded. We have a team from a program we run with UNDP at Makerere University under the Unipod. And we have other innovators who walked into STI looking for support, and we gave them the support. So at this juncture, allow me welcome my boss, Anthony and Brenda, for the award ceremony. I'll go through the teams very quickly. And Brenda, Nakaziwe, and Anthony will do the honors to award these people. Clap for them. Yeah. Do you want to say something?
So on behalf of Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat, Dr. Brenda Nakaziwe, and on behalf of EDIC, we have the team lead, Anthony Okemat Opolot, who will be awarding these different goodies in terms of cash. And these will be used to support the different innovations of the outstanding innovators. Dr. Brenda Nakaziwe is the team lead pathogen economy at the Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat of Uganda under the Office of the President. You can take it on from there, Ivan.
Thank you very much, Elijah. Let me just jump in. The first award goes to Team Hydrom. Team Hydrom. Hydrom is an industrial researcher.
A round of applause for Team Hydro.
They designed and developed a solution for UEGCL, who is our electricity generation company. I think they're represented. And this device monitors how climate change is impacting hydropower generation.
Team Hydro. I can't wait to look at how much is on that check.
20 million shillings.
Cameraman, please zoom in. Zoom in on the goodies in the form of cash. And clearly stated there, the Ruera Catalyst Fund Award. Again, to emphasize further, this award is to support your innovation and put it to the next level in the ideation to commercialization journey that was instituted by the Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat of Uganda. And I'll break this journey down for you. Idea, viable prototype, it's idea, prototype, viable product, and then commercialization. The idea is the generation of that raw ideation that has not been fully implemented or put into a tangible service or product. The prototype is the first creation of a service of a product or service or a product. And the viable product is the creation of an actual product or service that has been tested and tried for scaling. Then commercialization is where you've fully scaled and you're moving onto the market. And at the Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat, we say that any innovation is not completely done or finished until a sizable number of people in the market are willing to pay for it. Hence commercialization. If your innovation can't be bought by the people, it doesn't make business sense. Hence the emphasis on where the money is. You should be solving a problem, and the test or the benchmark of justifying that is solving a solution. If you can solve a solution, then inadvertently people will be willing to spend on your innovation. Ivan?
Well said, Elijah. The second award goes to Octane Technologies. And
a louder round of applause.
He's a gentleman who is innovating around smart city technologies. He has already been on the market. He manufactures smart bulbs, but we want to make his operation bigger.
Guys, a round of applause. Let's not have Nugu. If you couldn't compete favorably and take the goodie, clap for the one that did. Cameraman, zoom in. We need to see the zeros.
100 million.
I'm wondering if it's the same throughout.
So the young people, I think you should be inspired more. Government is more than willing to support you to commercialize your products. Then we have the Seed Rover. Seed Rover. Clap for him.
A louder round of applause.
This is an AI-powered seed planter, which does planting of seedlings automatically you just load the seeds and it does the planting. So I think you can see.
AI. Can someone tell us what AI is in the room?
Elijah, what is AI?
What is AI to you?
Artificial intelligence.
Wow. AI in full.
What is artificial intelligence?
Someone has their hand up. So if they tell you a rover, you have seen the Mars rovers. So we have Ugandans with seed rovers.
Artificial intelligence is its own mind that can give different ideas and different solutions to problems.
Wow.
Obugalo banange. But where does AI get these solutions to problems? Ivan, that will be the next question after the next award.
The next award goes to Mama Care. Mama Care.
Obugalo bwa Mama Care. Obugalo bwa maanyi. I expected Mama Care to be a mama, but tugenderawo ndowooza. Obugalo bwa Mama Care. Ivan, if you could elaborate a bit more, what did Mama Care do that won him or her this award?
Yeah, you talk. Let Evelyn elaborate.
He's working on an incubator for babies. Yeah, it's
Oh,
an
amazing.
add-on on the incubators we are having. Yeah.
Amazing stuff,
Amazing.
amazing stuff.
That is Brenda's space. The next award goes to Cognosphere Dynamics. Cognosphere Dynamics. I saw Francis around.
Obugalo bwa maanyi. A loud round of applause.
So Elijah was asking about AI. Francis is one of the best AI gurus we have in this country.
Maybe now we can define AI.
Francis can
Where
define
does,
AI.
after the definition, where does AI get solutions to the different problems? Anyone knows the answer? You never know. You might be part of those to share the goodies being given out today.
Francis has his own programming language. This man, I don't know.
From the cloud, since it's a net of information.
Obugalo.
Francis, in 1 second, can tell us about AI.
Hi everyone, how are you? Briefly, as we know, computers process way faster and more better than us. So AI, it's like a way to make computers think and process like we do. That's all.
Thank you, Francis. Cognosphere Dynamics. The next award goes to Sef Bango. Sef Bango. Clap for
A
him.
louder round of applause.
So Sef Bango has innovated a smart bracelet for safety of the girl child. You can see the girl child there, and the boy child as well. So if you are attacked, you just press a button on the bracelet, and you'll be safe with Sef Bango.
Obugalo bwa Sef Bango wanange.
So these are smart devices. These people actually have actual products. You can look for them and look at their products. The next award goes to Lomigard.
Obugalo bwa
Lomigard,
maanyi. Guys, I told you, envy is a sin.
clap for her.
Biblically.
A very smart woman. She has innovated a smart bulb that actually generates a certain spectrum that repels mosquitoes. So These are people who actually
A
deserve
louder round of applause.
Nobel Prizes fighting malaria.
Cameraman, please zoom in. We want to see the zeros and the innovation name properly. Ivan, maybe the lady holding this check can also elaborate briefly on how this innovation was created, what problem
Yes.
is it intended to solve?
In a few seconds, elevator pitch.
Hello, everyone. My name is Martha Tony Atwine, an electrical engineer. I've co-founded Lumigard, where we are making solar-powered mosquito repellent lamps for off-grid communities. So we're using clean energy to solve a public health problem. Thank you so much.
Very, very precise. The next award goes to, as we conclude, SETA University. SETA University, I think it's the
Obugalo SETA University.
freshest university on the block. And
Ivan, are we still in the same category? I've seen it. Have the zeros reduced or they are the same?
the zeros have increased.
The zeros have increased.
Yes. So along the research to commercialization pipeline, we support several universities. Some have not been able to come, but SETA University is one of those. They have about 4 projects. They have 4 projects that we are helping them take to the market.
Another round of applause for SETA University for that creation. And we hope that this win will propel your innovation to the next level along the ideation to commercialization journey.
Then we have UICT, Uganda Institute of Communications Technology. We have 7 projects we are working with them on.
A round of applause for UICT.
From smart agriculture to drones to several interesting things. Elijah, why are you looking at the zeros?
No, I think the zeros have increased now. Another round of applause for UICT. And this should be an encouragement to all of us to look through the societies and identify problems and create solutions. As Science, Technology and Innovation, the Office of the President, we're ready and we're here to support those innovations in different ways. Not only the financing, but also marketing, guiding across the entire value chain to make sure that your innovation can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Thank you. We have Tumblr. Clap for him.
A round of applause. A thunderous one.
A very smart young man. He has innovated around EdTech. He has a smart quiz device which has some AI. So it gamifies quizzes. It makes learning more interesting.
Another AI innovation. A round of applause.
Then the last for today, we have the Unipod. These are students from Makerere University, and we are running a program with them, with the UNDP. They have about 4 devices. They have 4 devices from smart tech to...
Which university, Ivan?
Makerere University.
Obugalo.
So this is with Luera, UNDP, and Makerere University.
Please, I know that university life is not easy. Don't use this money to buy Rolex and pizza. This money should be reinvested to propel your innovation to the next level. Ivan, maybe briefly, if you can talk about this innovation what is the problem that is being solved?
So, Hof, talk about the 4 devices you're working on. Just 1 second.
Inspire some of the young minds in the room.
Thank you very much. My name is Hof Meyers de Cooks, and together with Luera Electronics and Semiconductors, we were able to develop 4 products. That is a vein locator. That's a device that is it's a medical device that is supposed to help doctors to easily identify your veins. And we have a smartwatch that is self-explanatory. We have a phone charger, and we also have, what other device were we creating? Yeah, I think those are the ones. Yeah, I think those are the devices we are creating. Thank you very much.
Yes, these young people are creating technology we used to import.
Obugalo bw'amaanyi banaye, that's 15 million to support that innovation. At this rate, all the problems are going to be finished in Uganda.
Let me hand over to the MC for the group photo.
Thank you very much, Ivan. We are now inviting all our awardees to the main stage for a group photo as we close this session. Please just come back one more time for a group photo for the record to show that you're actually doing a commendable job in the innovation. I would actually rather you come with your check. Come with your check as evidence that you have the zeros on your account. 15 million, 10 million, different categories. Huge congratulations to these young people that are always in the labs, in the gutters, fidgeting with tools and creating tremendous solutions to Uganda's problems. A round of applause. In fact, I will ask you to give them a standing ovation. Let's stand up in acknowledgement of these innovations. Ugalo wanaye temubera na nugu. This should motivate you to go back and think more. So that next time you're the one here taking 15, 20 million. Thank you very much. You can resume your seats. So as we close, the award activity is done. Now we're going to showcase to you what some of the brightest innovations can do in Uganda. And I'll invite Steam Engine, Rachel. If you're in the room, please come to the podium and tell these young people what you're going to be unveiling to them. What are you showcasing to them? What does the steam engine do? Who created it? What's the story? You're welcome.
Thank you. Another round of applause for the teams that have just left. Another round of applause for me, right? Come on, you're all young people. You must have energy even as you clap. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I think I need to arrest someone who didn't serve lunch today. Good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the place that has innovation in Uganda going. My name is Rachel Athieno, and I am the host for this session. But I need energy. I want to go down. Right? I want to go down because I feel like if I stand there, then you will not properly get what we are about today. But this is a glimpse into the future. So I've seen some young people here, and I have a few questions. Who wants to answer a question? How many of you envision themselves standing here receiving awards? How many? Okay, I'll just come close. There is this young woman here. Can you come closer? Are you building anything?
Yes. We built Doc 247 last year. They gave us 20 million, and as you can see, it's there. We have made it better than before.
Let's clap for her. Who else envisions themselves? Next year, there is another Science Week happening. Who wants to be here? Come on, I had so many hands up at first. Yes.
Yes. Hello, good evening. I imagine myself being up there after we release our product, which is a smart dustbin. Essentially, it will be a dustbin that will be touchless and automatic, which will lessen the spread of diseases and reducing the contact you make with a dustbin and make it more convenient.
Let's clap for him. Yes, and that gives you an idea of the room that we are in. I've seen some very inspiring young ones. Stand up, tell us.
We have built a washing machine that washes clothes in the drum. It uses a pull force and a push force. It uses belt transmission.
Wow. Right, ladies and gentlemen, or any young person in here, if you're not inspired. Oh, I have two more. So this is a young people session, and we are going to engage a lot. We want to take it away from the normal panels and discussions that happen. You tell us your name, where you're from, and what you're building.
Yes, my name is Amoni Isaac Obita from Bomo Ame Secondary School. I imagine seeing myself in front there presenting our autonomous agricultural board that requires zero human power from planting, monitoring, and harvesting. So when we are going to take that 20 million or 100, so that day will be sweet. Yes.
So the room is for young people. Everyone is inspired. Everyone is pumped up. Are you all pumped up for the next session? Yes. Okay, so now I'll have just two more, and I've been requested by the production team that you must follow me. Follow me if you want to say something. Come. So we have an issue with the light down there. Yay. This session is for young innovators. So I'll pick two, okay? And you tell us your name, where you're from, and what you're building. Who is going to represent?
Hello, my name is Joshana Jabo, and I'm from Harvest International School. And we built a hand mixer, and the hand mixer uses gear transmission to make it work.
Wow. Let's clap for her. Another one.
Hello, my name is Shalom Mapuko. We built a drum machine. It uses belt transmission, linear motion. Linear motion means moving in a line.
Wow. Who is not inspired, ladies and gentlemen? So if you're in this room and you're learning new words, like some of the people out there, please be encouraged. You can still stay for the session. Yeah?
One thing, my name is Ashton Felix. We built a washing machine. A washing machine also uses gear transmission to make it work. Thank you for it.
Thank you. Very fast. Let's go to the next one.
My name is Joshua Obo. We built an oil pump. There are two types of oil pumps, gear pumps and rotor pumps. We are building pumps that use drills to pump oil from underground, sending it into oil stations that is later transferred into our daily life activities.
Thank you. Clap for him as he goes down. Lastly.
Hello guys, my name is Sahir Mutalaga Farouk. I'm from Harvest International School. We made an oil pump which goes in circular motion, which we called a crank rocker mechanism.
Who knows what a Camp-Crocker mechanism is? Guys, these young people are about to challenge us in this room. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this session. This is the STEM engine session. So I wanted to make it very interactive. Who knows about the first STEM engine? Anybody? Anyone who can tell us what the first STEM engine did? I know the innovators that we came with know, but for those who don't know, I think that's something you need to go back and Google. So the first STEM engine was able to power industries, it connected nations, and it unlocked a new era of possibilities. And today, that's why we're in this room. But we are at the edge of that shift. And the STEM engine that we're building today is not powered by coal or steel. It's an engine powered by young minds. And today I would like to introduce or even let you know what's happening for the future that we're building. Tech team.
In Uganda today, over 40% of our young people are not In Uganda today, over 40% of our young people are not in employment, education, or training. Less than 1% of our secondary students have access to quality technology education. The world is advancing rapidly into the fourth industrial revolution, but our future innovators are being left behind. It's time to change the equation. Enter the steam engine. Backed by government investment and implemented by Sankofa Lab, in partnership with the Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat of the Republic of Uganda, the steam engine is a revolutionary platform. It provides free, sustained, project-based learning for any student aged 13 to 18. The only entrance requirement? Interest. Beginning at our state-of-the-art central hub in Nakawa, students don't just memorize concepts, they build real things. Across 8 distinct technology domains, including robotics, artificial intelligence, game development, and digital media, students choose their own pathways. They learn by doing. And as they build their portfolios, they earn verifiable open badges 3.0. These are cryptographically signed credentials that prove their skills to the world. But raw talent needs a stage, a place where ideas collide and innovation is celebrated. Introducing the Steam Engine Showcase. The Showcase is a premier quarterly competition bringing together the brightest young minds from across the nation. Every 3 months, innovators gather to exhibit their projects, pitch their ideas, and collaborate with peers and industry leaders. It is where the classroom meets the real world. Who is it for? Every steam engine participant with an idea, a prototype, or a dream. These quarterly regional gatherings build up to the annual Steam Engine Showcase. Here, the best of the best compete on the ultimate stage for the chance to scale their innovations. The infrastructure for tomorrow is being laid today. Are you ready to build it? The Steam Engine Showcase, coming soon. Steam Engine is an initiative of Sankofa Lab, and the Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat, Office of the President, Republic of Uganda. Visit our website for more information.
Are you ready to build it? Let's give a hand clap to the team behind this, yes? Guys, energy, come on. This is a room for young people. So the steam engine is a platform, a movement. I want to get the diction right. It's an ecosystem. This is where we want to see children learn how to code, build, and create. We want to see engineers, especially young ones, turn ideas into real-world solutions. We want to see government, schools, and corporates and academia all come together to just bring together a team or an ecosystem of people that create a safe environment for children. And finally, we are putting innovation into practice. It's no longer a theory. So based on that, I would like to invite so let me invite the young engineers lead. Alan, yes. Let's clap for her as she comes to the stage to tell us more about what's being built. And then at the end of the day, I'll invite the people behind the STEM engine to give us all the English around it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alan from Young Engineers. At Young Engineers, we nurture young people like you to love science through practical hands-on. We're going to have a small challenge. We have volunteers from, I think, Olive School, Mbuya. Those who prepared for the challenge, can you please come up front? So as they prepare, at Young Engineers, we do not only do robotics, but we are nurturing you to love science through Legos, it's literally hands-on. You get to learn how robots work, how to design them on paper, and then you get to build it, and then you get to experience it. So with this, we are looking at the future of how robots can be incorporated with artificial intelligence. And with artificial intelligence, we believe we can attain the Sustainable Development Goals. We can incorporate robotics and AI to come up with smart farming robots. We can incorporate robotics and AI to come up with smart health robots that are going to solve most of the challenges we face here in Uganda. So on the field here, we have the volunteers, we are parents. Please hurry on stage. Harvest International, can you have 2 volunteers? And then we can have 2 more volunteers from that school seated right there. So the task is, can you grab the controller? There are 3 robots, and we have 3 schools. Yeah. So our volunteers, please listen. So these robots are hybrid robots. We can either use a controller to move them, or they can move autonomously on the field. You can program them or code them to perform different tasks on the field. So the challenge is for you to use the controller to push the blocks up to the end. If you push the big block, you get 20 points. if you push the two, one small block is 10 points. So if you push all, you get 40 points. So let's see which school will win this challenge. Are we ready? Are the controllers powered on? Can you test the robot? Can you test your robot to ensure that it works? Okay. Very good. Looks like we are ready. Okay, looks like we are ready for the challenge. Who is timing? Coach George, are you timing us? 1.5 minutes. Are we ready? So yes. So yeah, so the main aim of the robot is for you to drive the blocks to the end of the field. The big block, you get 20 points. Each small block, you get 10 points. That totals up for 40 points. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see, is it Harvest? Is it Muya? Or is it Alice Jr.? So far, Alice Jr., Team Red has 30 points. Team Blue has 20 points. And Team Yellow has 10 points. Yes, so far Team Red is doing very well. Team Blue is also doing very well. Timer. Less than a minute left. You still have a chance to push the blocks. Yes, Team Red has already accomplished the task. That is very good time management. And then Team Blue in second place. Team Yellow, you still have time. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Can we clap for these competitors? Yes, so they learned all this today. So you can imagine if they become part of the STEM engine, what they will learn. They will accomplish more than this. Thank you very much, our competitors, for demonstrating this to us.
Everyone in this room, if you're not clapping, I don't know what you're doing, honestly. Who is excited about the future? I think I am very excited. Maybe we can ask some of them, how are you feeling? What's your experience now?
My name is Msoke Victor. I'm from Palace Junior School. My experience about this is like how these robots are made, how they are driven, and so wonderful to me. Thank you.
Who is fascinated about robots? I want to hear from that person. Yes.
My name is Onen Graham, and I'm fascinated about robots. So in the future, I would like to create the first Mars robot that looks like a human.
Mars robots that look like humans. Thank you so much. We appreciate you very much. And then I want to ask one last question, which goes to, who do you think built these things? Simeon.
Well, I'm not entirely sure about who built these, but I'm guessing it's like some people from a developed country, maybe like a European country or somewhere Asian.
Do you think you can build this if they give you the right environment, the right tools, the right equipment? Do you think you can build it?
I think it would take me a while, but I think I could be able to build all of this, really.
Let's clap for him. And that's what STEM Engine is about, creating environments for young people to build and be fascinated about technology. Yes, do you want to say something? Let's clap for them as they get off the stage, as we invite the next presenters. That's not enough clapping, please. So by the time you leave this room today, you'll know what the word quantum computing means. And if you don't know what it means, I'll show you the people to ask what that word means. You'll know what the Internet of Things means. You're going to know what robotics means. And you're also going to know what big data analytics mean. And we are teasing for the future, ladies and gentlemen. If you're excited as I am to see young people who are also excited about technology and the future, well, join me as we also welcome the team from Interschool Coders. Please join us on the stage. Show us what you've been up to, what are you building, what should we be excited about. And at the end of this showcase, I'll invite the team from Sankofa Labs to tell us what STEM Engine is and what they're planning to build for Uganda. Let's clap for them as they come on stage. Interschool Coders.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I can barely hear you. My name is Constance, and together with my colleague Jovia and a few of my colleagues over there, we are from the Inter-Schools Coding Competition. I don't think this is the right place to ask if we all use technology, because I already have an answer, right? I already have an answer to it. Day in, day out, we use technology for a lot of things. So like I said, we are from the Inter-Schools Coding Competition, and together with our colleagues at STEM Engine, we are happy to push technology, not just to, the millennials, but even to the Gen Zs, okay? And how we do that at ISCC is through pushing for early exposure to tech education. So what we do is, as ISCC, we go around Uganda, reaching different schools, secondary schools in particular. We have developed a platform and we are able to train the learners. And then how we assess this knowledge is through competition-based learning. We organize competitions. We had our first edition of the competition last year here at Kololo Independence Grounds, and we attracted schools from all over Uganda. Over 120 schools came together, competing for a grand prize of $20,000. That could be you, right? That could most definitely be you. And this year we come in bigger and better. The problem we are trying to solve is that we realize that this technology is mostly open to students maybe at university or beyond. However, there's something that happens with a learner's mind. It's easy. I was looking at the primary kids, I think the primary kids, talk about things and I'm like, at my age, what was I doing? At that age, what were we doing? I was probably watching Bunny and Friends and something, and I wasn't even getting what that was. So what we do now at ISCC is to push this knowledge. You have sharp minds. Let us give you the knowledge that you need. Because to be honest, we use technology day in and day out. Okay? And I'll request the content team to play a few of the highlights that happened from the last year's competition.
This is the very first time students have gathered together to compete in competitive coding and hackathons, okay? So the challenges you see today They are not challenges that are going to stop us from moving forward. They are not challenges that are going to stop us from reinventing the future of this country. They are not challenges that are going to stop us from shifting the trajectory of Uganda's tech education. But they are challenges that are going to inform us on what to do better the next time. So as you sit there and you look at that computer and the technicians at the back, they are trying to figure out why isn't everything working the way we planned it to work. I want you to understand we are creating the blueprint for Uganda. Clap for us, guys.
ISCC is not only a platform, it's not only an organ, it's a launch pad. And that saucer shall take a flight to the galaxies and beyond because of brains like you who decided to step out of your comfort zones and thought outside the box to make the world better. We are proud to be here. May the best man and woman win. It's not only about the prize, it's about a vision that is being achieved. It is about a legacy that is being set. Thank you so much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0!
As a nation, as Uganda, digitization is one of our core pillars, and we want to drive that and ensure that it is instilled in schools, it's instilled in everything that we do.
Congratulations to Standard High School, Zana. Well done. All the hard work, the teamwork, finally coming to fruition. Calling forward their president, their captain, to receive the trophy. A round of applause. As Standard High School, Zana receives their trophy. Congratulations, well done. Next year, 2026, ISPAT University will be our naming rights partner with the ISPAT Inter-Schools Coding and Science Quiz Competition 2026. It is coming back bigger, better. So let us take a photo around here.
Sorry. I wanted to say that those are smiles of innovators. We take the students from zero knowledge, absolutely having no idea what Python is, no idea what JavaScript or C++ is, and they're able to build things on their own, on national stage, live, okay? And that is, again, what we do at ISCC. We are pushing for this knowledge. We are grateful for initiatives like STI and STEM Engine and all the partners that have supported this, because really we are looking forward to a $4 billion economy, okay? I would love to have one more video played. I believe, like Gen Zs that we are, videos speak louder than any words can. So we'll have a little bit of experience from one of our alumni. Technical team, please, the next video. It will play for about 2 minutes, and then we'll get to the next thing.
Is Daniel Mitch Ogwal. My name is Daniel Mitch Ogwal. I am in year 13 in Pine International School. My name is Daniel Mitch Ogwal. I am in for the Inter-Schools Coding Competition 2025 of my school.
Okay, as they get that sorted out. I'd really hope you hear his story. He was part of our alumni who's doing big, great things right now. And so if you have a sister, if you have a daughter, if you have a cousin who is not part of ISCC or STEM Engine, they are missing out. This year, like you watched, we will have ISBAT University, which is Uganda's biggest university that is pushing for technology, be our official partner. So with that, we know that you have the equipment, you have the right environment, you have the right support and team to be able to execute on it.
My name is Daniel Mitch Ogwal. I am in year 13 in Pine International School, and I was the team captain for the Inter-Schools Coding Competition 2025 of my school. To me personally, ISCC was a very big thing for me this year, and it was very, monumental in my growth as not only as a coder, but as a person as well, teaching me to persevere through hard times, teaching me how to lead and guide people when they're stuck, trying to think of thinking patterns, thinking outside the box. And for whoever thinks that coding isn't for them, give it a try. You never know what you like unless you do actually try it, and shouldn't think it's too hard. Just put yourself out there, give it the time. You never know what could happen. Before ISCC, I used to look at coding as this kind of like side thing that I could kind of do. This kind of like small trick of just printing out things, showing cool little small projects to like your friends or your parents. But after this competition, it kind of sparked an interest in me that I could actually take this further and further. I could use this skill that I've gained to improve society around me, to improve the lives of those around me. It's a skill which can be used to create whatever I would want to make. Yeah, it most definitely did. A lot of the challenges we faced in the practice sessions were kind of hard. They were for really thinking, and not just thinking, but thinking under pressure, right? When you have a giant timer on you saying you have this much time to finish this question, and so you have to think outside the box. You have to look, what does this question want? What does this question want? So ISCC really did push my thinking, but it's for the better. It has further cemented the idea that I had always had, in that I knew I was going to do something with computer science in my future. But this has really, like I had said, ignited that passion in me again, right? The flame is burning stronger and stronger, knowing that I'm actually capable of doing something great with this. So ISCC has just further cemented my path.
Okay, so I was saying amazing stuff we are doing, and we would love for all of you to be a part of it. So please, we have an exhibiting tent just inside there. If you need to have a word with us, please come, let us talk. And one last message just before my dear alumni. Demonstrate something small from the knowledge they got from the competition. They were able to personally build something, which I would love for all of you to see. But just a call to you, if you are an educator that loves to push what you know and want to see Uganda grow into, a country that is ready for the fourth industrial revolution, if you are a parent that would love to see your daughter and your son succeed, if you are an organization that loves to push for these things in Uganda, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We'd be very happy to have you on team. Thank you very much.
All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Jason Pikisa. Well, I was part of the ISCC last year, with the team of Pine International School. So I'm here today to demonstrate a simple program that I made to show the foundations of an AI chatbot. Yes. What? Oh my days, man. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Sorry. What you're looking at right now is Akello. Akello is an AI chatbot that I made that is here to more represent the local Ugandan way. So here is Akello. Let me even give you my question. I mean, just talk, man. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. All right, so right now I asked Akello what is coding. Basically, it looked through its knowledge and checked what coding was. Because this is not a new question. Akello already knows what coding is. We just told it how to answer, right? So let's pretend like I give Akello something that it doesn't know. Let's say I ask it for something that it's not in its knowledge base. I can say like, what is Fortnite? So what Akello will do is he will search up what is Fortnite on Wikipedia and he will give you a summarized answer. This is more of to show the capabilities of AI and incorporating it into our Ugandan economy. Something as simple as ChatGPT can be made from here in Uganda with the right resources provided to us. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. That is it from us at ISCC. We hope to hear from you and see how we can continue to push technology in Uganda. Thank you.
Let's clap for them, please. Again and again. The room is full of young people. What do we have to do to give you more energy? Yay! I think I need to give some rewards for the team in the corner because they are very vibrant. So up next, we'll have the Olive team. They have a presentation for us. They call it the UG INNOVATE. I hope you're all excited about the future as I am. So there's been curiosity building, and that's why we didn't tell you what STEM engine is earlier. You're going to be able to learn from it in detail from the team from Sankofa Lab. What we're doing first is building curiosity. So yes, the team from Olive School, please join the stage and show us what you have presented for us today.
Is it good evening? Good evening, everyone. I want to a bit correct it. I think it's the STEAM Young Engineers. And last year, the Olive School managed to win the UG INNOVATE with their project called Doc 247. But I want to highlight that these young scholars do not have only one project, and most of their projects are ready for the market. And I would ask any partners from RELA, from EDIC, from STI, to see how we can support these young innovators, not to just look onto them and think they just try on something. Their products are ready for the market. And I think it's not only Olive School, there are quite a variety of schools. And I would ask them to come and pitch their ideas and to showcase to you how much young minds can create. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's clap for them. They're about to present to us what they have been working on.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a world where plants that have 50% more nutritional value can be grown within 5 to 6 days. Those fruits used to buy from Kalere Market have already lost 50% of their nutritional value due to post-harvest handling. Well, that's not the problem we are trying to solve. The problem we are solving is the fact that in urban areas, there are less nutritious food. Well, I bring to you right now the solution. A Verdurapod, your personal wellness farm. What is a Verdurapod? A Verdurapod is a solar-powered smart farming system that can be used in homes, schools, and clinics. Did you know every kitchen top can be a farm and every youth can be empowered?
How does a Vendora pod work? A Vendora pod uses hydroponic trays to store microgreens. What are microgreens? Microgreens are nutrient-dense plants that grow within a period of 1 to 21 days. But using our Vendora pod, they normally grow within a period of 5 or 6 days. Auto irrigation system gives precise water doses even when you're not there. AI dashboard gives market tips and recipes to users who are planning to sell their excess needs.
Our business plan. Unit sales and leasing. You must be wondering, what is leasing? Leasing is when we will give you the Vendora pod for free and you will buy the seeds from us. And when you're done with that, you will grow them in the Vendora pod. When you're done, you will sell to us the grown microgreens. And also when we are done, when they are grown, we will have fresh powdered supplements sales. And also we shall have premium app subscriptions.
Our target market. Every urban household should have it on their countertop. Every youth should have a microgreen business. Every clinic should have it in the rooms they use to prepare medicine. Our Vendora pod comes on 3 scales. Small scale that can be used in homes for small families and can fit on a kitchen counter. Medium scale that can be used in a home, less like a fridge, but for giant families. Then we have the medium business scale that can be used in restaurants, hotels, and schools. Our Vendora pod consists of parts. As we can show you and demonstrate, our auto irrigation system will deliver the correct amount of doses needed by our microgreens to grow. So if I flip this switch, our auto irrigation system will turn on the sprinklers, which will display water to the microgreens. Well, now we bring to you our closing vision. Verdura Pod is more than just a farm. It's a wellness engine. It grows nourishment, opportunity, and sustainability. Verdura Pod, this is how we begin. Every kitchen top can be a farm. Every youth can be empowered. Thank you.
Woo! Let's clap, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Come on. Wow.
That is one of their projects. RELA and STI, we have a lot of hopes in you to see how we can scale the Vendura pod to a higher level, because this is a product that is ready for the market. And if we can empower young minds, then we have empowered a nation. Allow me introduce to you a team called Doc247 that has, they can talk about what they do.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Arinette Elvis, and I'm here with my colleagues today, Mackenzie, Chirabo, Christian, Andema, and and Jacinth. Our project is Doc 247. Doc 247 is an AI solar-powered medical robot doctor that uses biodata, biometrics, given symptoms, and a blood sample to diagnose and prescribe medicine to patients. Now I'll hand you over to my colleague Jessie to continue.
This is where we got our idea from. 2 years ago, while we were in the village for Christmas, my cousin who had asthma fell sick. We went to the nearby health center, but they were not well-trained doctors. All the doctors were like, just give him an inhaler, he'll be okay. But then he fainted. We rushed to the car, tried to take him to any health center, a hospital. Luckily, we reached there in time. And then he was saved. But how sure are we that everyone else will be saved? Many lives are lost in Uganda, let's say for malaria. Most deaths are for children less than 5 years. Now I hand it over to my colleague Mackenzie to explain.
So this project solves many problems in Uganda. And one of the first problem is the doctor to population ratio in Uganda. In Uganda, one doctor works on 25,000 people, which is too high compared to the World Health Organization's recommendation, which is one doctor should work on 1,000 people. This means that in Uganda, doctors work too much. Another problem is death of doctors due to contagious diseases. During the Ebola attack, over 77 health workers in Uganda died, which reduces the amount of force we have in the health sector and increases the amount of deaths of people. Another problem is lack of enough qualified doctors. In Uganda, especially in rural areas where Doc 247 works best, we lack enough qualified doctors who may diagnose and prescribe to you medicine, which is wrong and leads to antimicrobial resistance, increasing the amount of deaths of people in Uganda. And the last and final problem this project solves is shortage of enough equipment in the health sector. In Uganda, doctors lack enough lab coats, gloves, masks, and other things to work on people. So we created Doc 247 to solve such problems. Thank you. I hand you over to Christian to explain how it works.
So how our robotic solution works is that when you first approach it, it shows you language selection. English is most understandable. Here you can either connect to the wristband or touch the robot buttons like the sensors. But when you choose the wristband is like a monitor that tracks the daily activity in your body while sending information to the robot. So we shall use the robot button. Here it will show you the live readings like the heart rate and temperature entered in through these two sensors over here. When you proceed to symptoms, here you can either talk to the robot or you can type the symptoms. Here when you reach that symptom input, the typing section, you can either manually type or you can just select any of the common symptoms here like fever, headache, fatigue. Then you proceed to blood analysis. The robot will take a blood sample, and then it will scan using AI cameras to confirm whether you have this disease or not. The blood sample analysis is right here, as you can see. It shows the symptoms and the confidence levels and even the disease. It's up here. Then to show you the analysis summary of the highest confidence conditions detected and the critical scale. Here it will show you the disease, the diagnosis, prescribed medications, the lifestyle recommendations, and medication dispensing. This section is by choice. You can either get it from a preferable pharmacy if you like, but then you dispense right now. So that's Doc 247. Thank you for your time.
So I'll take this opportunity to take a photo with these future doctors. so that please remember my name. At any hospital that you're at, if they say Rachel, you have to attend to me immediately. We have other presentations, but in a few minutes, I think, because the learners need to leave for school. So yes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Israel, and this is my partner, Joseph. We're here to present to you our project, which is a smart dustbin. It's a low-cost, touchless, automotive smart dustbin system that improves overall hygiene and convenience.
So how we came up with this project is essentially during COVID-19, from 2019 until 2022, we could not be in close proximity to each other, and touching shared surfaces was an issue as we could risk the spread of diseases. Even after COVID, there still is a risk of spreading diseases and germs as we come in contact to dustbins which are in public places like schools, restaurants, or basically major events with lots of people. So this will be our solution to that.
So in many areas that contain a lot of people, like schools, hospitals, parks, they use the traditional means of using opening dustbins is manual, which can cause problems like increase in diseases through germs and inconvenience for those who have their arms full. An example I can give is today while we're having lunch, I saw one of the lunch ladies who served us our food collecting plates. And when she tried throwing away all those dirty plates, the recyclables in the dustbin, she wasn't able to open the lid. So our dustbin can help solve the issue, since it does not need you to touch it to open it. Just automatically opens after within proximity.
So our solution, the smart dustbin, is a touchless automated dustbin that opens the lid automatically. So how it works is we use Arduino Uno, which is the base of the system. It basically sends commands to the other components within the system. Then we have the ultrasonic sensor, or which is a distance sensor. It determines the distance between it and an object. So once the criteria which is met, which is 40 centimeters, the lid will automatically open from this example we're showing here. Show it again. So that is the showcase. The next component will be the servo motor. It essentially is the one that moves the lid of the bin, which prevents you from touching it and allows you to easily dispose of the trash. The next part will be the LCD screen, which will be a display, which is basically to indicate or show text such as welcome or bin ready for use. Next, we have the LEDs, which are indicators as to the state of the dustbin. The green LED, right now as it is showing, is to indicate that it is closed and ready for use. The yellow LED is to indicate that it is open and is in use.
So the code we used for this project, the coding system we used was Arduino IDE, which stands for Arduino Integrated Development Environment, which is a free-to-use software where you can write your code, upload it, and test it, and uploading it to Arduino boards. Why we use Arduino IDE is because it supports a coding language called C++, which is only coding language that supports our Arduino, which is Arduino Uno. Why we use C++ instead of other coding languages is because C++ offers fast and efficient resource use. Doesn't use much power or resources in general, if I'm making sense, sorry. Other languages like Python take too much RAM, storage, and are too bulky for Arduino Uno to handle.
The problems we faced when we were making this is one, wiring and making sure all the components work in tandem with each other and nothing lags behind. It had to be accurate and in sync. The second issue we faced was power supply. The board we are using and the cable and also the power bank weren't giving it enough power to function properly. So, but we solved that issue. Then the solutions to the problems would be things like using a battery with a higher current, and also switching to solar power for areas that do not have electricity.
The most for the power source, we found issues since were not able to access the right power, right source of power with the right capacity, which being 2 amps. For the device, for the project to work, we needed a device that can supply our projects with at least 2 amps of electricity throughout. So the benefits of of our projects is that it improves overall hygiene and convenience for users. It limits the amount of diseases you can get within your day when making contact, any physical contact with dustbins, and it is a convenience and low cost solution to germs, diseases, or bacterial infections.
So this is our presentation. We hope you enjoyed.
So the next one, the young ladies come here, the front. It's okay, just come here. He's holding the mic. But you need to be first.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alaka Joan, and I am from Buya Parents School. About 40 crops are lost in Uganda due to late pest and disease detection. Uganda is an agricultural nation. Most people in Uganda depend on agriculture for food and income. Yet every season, a new problem unfolds. Pests and diseases destroy crops before even farmers realize. By the time the farmer sees yellow leaves and wilting stems, the problem is already irreversible. Most farmers respond by spraying chemicals, and they end up spraying a lot of chemicals. These chemicals are wasting money, harming the environment, and poisoning soil. But we young minds of Buya Parents School have brought you the solution to all those problems, which is the pest guard robots. The pest guard robot will have 3 tasks. Number 1 is to detect, to spray, and to irrigate. It will use an AI camera to detect. The AI camera will be used to send notifications to the farmer. It will use a sprayer to spray only the affected plants. The healthy ones will never be touched. It will use an irrigator and a water sensor to sense. If the soil is dry, it will irrigate. If the water is not enough in the soil, it will water more. Our robot uses cheap and locally recycled materials, for example, recycled containers. Our robot is mainly made for farmers with big gardens and small-scale farmers. Our robot will be affordable by even the poorest farmer. Yes, some farmers may not have enough money to buy our robot, but we can lend it to them. After the harvest and selling their crops, they can pay back slowly. How will our robots affect people? Socially, farmers will spend more time with their families because our robots will be controlled by the farmer. Families will eat well. They will no longer eat less. They will sell more every season. It will cause an economic impact on farmers because high quality yields will be harvested and sold, which will earn the farmer more income. It will also affect the environment environmentally because our robot does not harm the environment because it does not use It does not use charcoal or wood. Our robot uses clean energy sources. Our robot will also save the environment because it will use moderate pesticides. Pesticides that will cause no harm to the environment. In conclusion, I call upon everyone to come and support our project by funding our idea so that we can show it to the whole world.
And this is how it works.
Wow. Let's clap for them, ladies and gentlemen, as they present to us. Thank you very much. We have two more presentations, and then we'll call the team from Sankofa to speak to us about the excitement in the room is for today.
Did you know that 60% of food waste is wasted in households? 1/5 of food is wasted or lost globally. This amounts to 1 billion of meals a day, and that causes the death of people. We have brought that solution which will fight against that problem, and that is none other than TASA. In TASA, it will be having the donors and the recipients. Donors will give out food, while the recipients will the other people, other orphans, other street children who receive that food. And it's how it works. So far, it's like when you are hungry, you are supposed to go on TASA and type, "I am hungry." And in less than 15 minutes, you'll get food. As you see, we have the posts. Posts means like you want food fast, not like delaying like 1 hour or 2 hours. TASA volunteer will come and give food in minutes. We have the Discover. Discover is like you are not too hungry, but you want to eat food. And where it will come, and the volunteer will come less than 60 minutes. And we have Share. Like for you, a person who wants to give out food to the street children, orphans, homeless people, just press on TASA and say, I have food. Less than 15 or 16 minutes, the TASA volunteer will come ready, knocking the door, knocking at the gates, ready to pick the food and give it to the recipients, those who need food. I remain as Musime Elian Neville, a pupil from Bria Parent School.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's clap for him. One last presentation, and then we can call the team from Sankofa Lab to tell us about STEM Engine. I hope you're excited about the future as I am. We have young innovators in the room. They're telling us to dream bigger and imagine innovation better. Yes.
I am telling you the target users. Our target users are schools, hospitals, and orphanages. Who benefits? I'm sure that all people can benefit from TASA. Donors like restaurants. At the end of the day, food remaining can serve as community generosity, which earns them trust badges.
Recipients like families which face food insecurity can get free and safe food. If one school adopts our idea, we will take it to one community. If this community adopts our idea, we will take it to 10 Kampala neighborhoods. If they adopt our idea, it will run across the world. I remain as Lisa Talanis.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Mbuya Primary School. Let's have the next presentation, and then we will call you back later. Thank you. One more.
Let's build Uganda together. Let's take agriculture to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you. So you can come closer to your innovation so that they can see it. There you go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elana Amnenejari, and I'm from Berkeley International School. The problem here is insecurity in our homes. Sometimes our families may go out for a vacation and leave the house there with no one inside it. So a thief may come and take everything inside. Then the family will come and no one is inside and nothing is inside. So this house here is a smart house. It has everything to detect a thief. And these are also my other colleagues. And let me hand over the microphone to my colleague, Kaya.
The solution to the smart house is alarms. If a thief steps near the house, the alarm starts making noise. And if you have hung your clothes and you're not home and it rains, the rain detector makes the line go back in the shed. Now I'm going to hand over the microphone to my colleague, Dina, to showcase and talk about the smart house.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dina Margaret. I am here to showcase about the house. This is the rain sensor. For example, if you hang your clothes and you've left them out, you can, if the rain sensor senses rain, it can put the clothes in the shade. Then if the thief wants to enter, our buzzer will make noise so that someone who is inside will know what is happening. Then if it is dark, we can press the button to put the light on. And when we want to open the door, we can press a button to open it. Like when you get a visitor, you can press the doorbell for someone to open for you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you all. This was testament that innovation and technology is not for the old people. There's an interesting group that wowed me that is doing way much. I would like us to give them a chance to showcase their innovation. Can you come, Bombo? Bombo Ame School. They have a very interesting project, and I think we can see how we can support them and grow this. Remember, ideas from these children are not just for competition or for showcase, but are market ready. Thank you.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Okello Ambrose, and I'm here with my colleagues, Tuisawe Rita, Lubangakene Innocent, Damolida Stephen, and Amone Isaac, a team from Bomo Ame Secondary School, and we are here basically to present to you our project, the Falcon Drone. In March 2025, a severe rainstorm affected Bombo and surrounding areas, leading to a widespread of environmental disruption. According to the Uganda Radio Network article, the heavy rainfall caused flooding, destruction of market structures, and damage to buildings. The event occurred rapidly, making it difficult to quickly assess the extent of environmental damage due to limited access to affected areas and absence of real-time monitoring tools. The main objective of our project is to provide aerial surveillance when ground access is unsafe and slow. The purpose of our project is to provide a reliable and aerial observation of affected areas to assess environmental damage during harsh weather conditions, to support timely decision-making, emergency response, and disaster recovery, while reducing the limitations of ground-based methods. Let me give my colleague to take you through the next.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Tuisawe Rita. The project impacted the environment through improving on how environmental disasters are assessed and managed by providing real-time information and environmental protection, leading to quick emergency response and recovery. It also monitors environmental disasters or conditions such as floods, deforestation, and pollution through helping authorities and communities to take action to protect the environment. The project also improves hands-on learning in STEM field, attracting students to develop practical skills in robotics, engineering, and programming, hence encouraging future innovation. The project also benefited the environment on aerial surveillance and real-time innovation or real-time information about the project. It also allows early detection for problems and environmental protection. The project also provides practical skills in students, improving on skills in robotics, engineering, and
So somebody once told me that a scientist who talks a lot becomes a historian. Yes. So I think we are going to go straight away to the practical part of our drone. Our drone is a hand gesture controlled drone programmed purely in Python, running on an ESP32 development. So let the chief engineer take us across the functionality of the drone. But since it's a test drone, we are having our safety testing board where we can test our board and be able to mitigate all the, in case it get any failures, we can be able to mitigate it in the safe community. So please don't run, it is safe. So chief engineer, you can take us across.
Okay, thank you so much, Obita. Basically, when we want to start the drone, we just press this button down here to activate it. To activate it, and then the LEDs are on and the propellers are on also, but not yet ready. If you want to if you want to make the drone ready for flight, you first turn on the hand gesture controller, and then you arm it, like making it ready for flight, like this. And then the drone calibrates its original orientation, and then the LEDs start blinking in that manner. Okay. To make the cameras turn left and right. You press and hold this button here on your glove, and then you move it. You yar, that's a technical term. You just yar it, and then the camera moves left and right, just like that. Then to accelerate the drone, you just press this acceleration button up, and then the propellers start running. Let's read this.
So we are going to go for the test flight, but it's going to be a controlled flight since it's a drone that was made by students. We are going to do a controlled test flight. So Mr. Engineer, you can take us across this. So we take up the thrust.
Who is excited? Look at that.
As you see,
wow,
this is our drone in its test environment. It can balance and it can fly. So the concept of this drone was not purposely to make a flying drone, but to understand the deep concept in the programming of drones. Since this drone was purely made with ESP32 boards, and all of us, you know, ESP32 boards are mainly just for making toy cars, home securities, but we were able to integrate more of Ugandan technology in that same ESP32 to be able to make a complete drone. And we call upon all the companies that do PCB designs, the lower companies, if we can provide support to our innovations, we can really take Uganda from here, there, and beyond. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I remain Amoni Isaac Obita Prime from Bombo Ame Secondary School.
Thank you so much, Amon and the team. We appreciate these innovations. As we told you earlier, we just wanted to build curiosity for what STEM Engine is going to do for the future of Uganda. And on this note, I would like to invite the team from Sankofa Lab to just give us an idea of what STEM Engine is going to do in Uganda, what environments we are creating for the future of the children, and he's going to speak all that English. So Arthur.
Hi everyone. Good evening. I've just been talking with Cosmos on our team. These young people are very, very impressive. Imagine if you're starting this early in your journey and what you can achieve as you go along the way. So very, very impressed by this. I think they all deserve another hand clap. This was amazing. So my name is Arthur Makembo. I'm co-founder and chief executive of Sankofa Lab. Sankofa Lab is privileged to be partnering with the Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat, together with the support of other partners such as Ministry of ICT and National Guidance and the National ICT Innovation Hub to bring to you this platform. Really, to put it in summary, the goal is to enable young people like the ones you've just seen, no matter where they come from in the country, to have access to opportunities to do more of this and to build a portfolio of this kind of work for their entire education journey. The group we've chosen to focus on is perhaps the one that's most captive from an educational perspective. It's when you are in that age group of 13 to 18, or typically the equivalent of S1 to S6. I think the key encouragement for us has been that government has given a very clear policy direction in terms of the National Development Plan, the goal being if we're going to grow Uganda's economy tenfold by 2040, we then need to focus on knowledge economy as a sector. And so to do that meaningfully and to compete meaningfully in that particular space, it's a business of intellect, it's a business of knowledge, it's a business of translating that knowledge from idea or inspiration into something tangible, and that something tangible into the market. Because some of these things that we do require the market to sustain them for them to have the impact that's intended. And so when you study what that horizon looks like, typical technology, I think one of the questions that was asked of the young people was, are you able to manufacture something like this? To go from inspiration to design, from design to manufacturing, from manufacturing to scale is an incredibly complex process, as Luera will tell you. And that, why don't we start working on the talent that we need to do that today? Yesterday, we were reflecting with a colleague. It takes about 11 years to go from bachelor's all the way to PhD, right? If you look at the investment of time you're putting in addition to the other 13 that you've done in lower school. How do we get these young people to express themselves as early as possible? The other thing that got us excited was the fact that of about 3 million young people in secondary school in Uganda, you'd find that less than 1% have access to decent, high quality technology education. Not that they don't have computer labs for the schools that do, but that as you go beyond urban centers, even the access to these things gets that much more diminished. And so our goal with this program is it shouldn't matter where you're from in the country. What should matter is just bring your interest. And so with the partnership with government, the idea is quite simple. What if we invested in bringing world-class technology education to as close to communities across the country as possible? For us, that manifests in terms of physical infrastructure. So we'll build world-class hubs, starting with one right here in Nakawa, which we'll invite you for the groundbreaking soon. And in these facilities, for example, the flagship hub in Nakawa will have about 7 different zones. We'll be tackling 8 different domains, from robotics like you've just seen, to programming those robots, all the way to game development. There's a whole gaming section on this side. It's 8 different technology domains that we believe open up the mind of young people to what is possible. The journey is quite simple, and the sooner you join, the better. If we work together from, say, when you're 13 in that process, it's that let's immerse you in all the 8 technologies. Let's break stuff together in a controlled environment. Let's figure out why it broke, and then let's try to build it better. And as we do that, we're going to learn how to solve problems in interesting and creative ways. We're going to learn how to relate those problems to society. What you do with these young people is allow them to bring their artistic flair, their scientific flair, to really just express themselves where and how they want to do. And so our objective then becomes, as we work with you across that journey, let's build a body of proof of work of your excellence. From when you were, I don't know if you've seen how diamonds start. It's really rough, right? But that by the end of the refinement process, you get one of the most magical stones in the world. We want to document that journey. How did this young person bring their curiosity, work with us along the way, and get to that point where they're now the best talent in the industry? So we work with them to build portfolios of work. We expose them to great partners like you've just seen, and I really want to thank Young Engineers, the UG Innovate program, and the Coding in School program. That what we're trying to do is to create the infrastructure, the platform, the network for people like this and teams like this that are passionate about Uganda's young talent to come together, and let's concentrate resources in those that are willing to take up that opportunity. I think that's the gist of what the Steam Engine program is. We'll be announcing more details about the program over the coming weeks, but the whole idea is that opportunity can and should find our young people wherever in the country that they are, and we'll try to bring this as close to them as possible through a network of purpose-built hubs and partner schools that we work with in those communities. To the young learners, it's an invitation to bring your curiosities, to bring your aspiration, to bring your confusion, and let's kind of figure it out together. We're very grateful, once again, to the partnership of government. When you have 2 ministries coming together to signal intent, to demonstrate that with investment, to demonstrate that with policy commitment, it shows you that the country itself is making a statement as to where they want to go. And so we're very grateful for that partnership and the patronage of the Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat. Once again, to our partners, to the young people who've taken part in this today, to my team, to the broader team at STI, and everyone that's been behind this. Thank you very much for taking part. On my end, there's a lot more coming. Please go over to steamengine.africa for more information. We'll be reaching out to you shortly. Thank you.
Thank you, Arthur. Let's clap for Arthur. If you know you're an innovator in the room, before Arthur you go down, let's take a picture to mark this day. So I would like to invite everyone who presented back to the stage for a picture. Come on, you young people. Everyone who presented today, good job. So arrange yourselves here where you think you look much better. So let's organize ourselves for a group picture. I had hoped that we would have some of these innovations at the front to show. So someone come and help me carry. We can have the teachers as well, if you don't mind, for a group picture. Join in, anywhere you can fit. It's okay. Teachers, please join the stage to represent the young innovators. So what Arthur said is that STEM engine will be launched later. Okay, please follow the directions of the photography team. They are trying to show you how to stand. Today was just a teaser. Today was to build curiosity. And today, because I'm with young people, I'm going to stand right here. Anyone who is not being seen, please make sure your face is being seen. Who is scared of the middle? And what do we say? STEM engine. Together. With energy, one more time. Some more are still coming. Can we wait for them? They did such a great presentation as well. Come here. Come to the middle. Again, together, STEM engine. With the biggest smile of your life, eh? STEM engine. Because you guys are about to change the world. Some more are coming. Can we wait for them, please? There's been a lot of work that has been put into making these innovations come to life, so we would like to capture everyone's photo. Stand right here. Photography team, are you seeing everyone? Yes? Join in. We are making history today. STEM engine. Again. Louder. Yes, and let's clap for each other. Well done today, everybody. Please look out for a message from the STEM engine team. We will invite you again for the launch. Thank you for making time today. Thank you for presenting. And we're done for the day.
Hello?
Hello.
So you can tell. You cannot hide. And
What's poppin'?
Good night. Speaking is your power.